As a CEO of GM Family Calendar, I'm often asked for my top tips of how to really improve that work-life integration and find better equilibrium between work life and home life, that work-life balance that we're all trying to attain. So I've interviewed hundreds of families, I've onboarded thousands of families, I've gotten a peek kind of behind the curtain of how families operate. And as a result, I've really found the best tools, tips, strategies, and systems to drive that best equilibrium of work and home life. So I'm here today to give you my top 5 tips. Number 1, this will not come as a surprise, being that I'm the founder of Jam, which is an AI-powered family calendar and coordination platform, but you need to have a shared system with your family. You need to have one place where everybody in the family can go and see what's on the calendar, what needs to get done, what needs to get bought, where they can all be adding to that as well. Essentially, it's a single source of truth. If everybody has to look 5 different places to find out what's going on today, it is not going to work. If only one person has all the information of what's going on today, that person is going to drown in the mental load. So really, if you want that equilibrium, the first and most important step is get a system for your home life. We would not expect to manage a team at work of 5 or 6 people just based off what's going on in our brain every single day. We have systems. We need the same thing at home. Our home logistics and our home life is very complex. And if we try to run it without that shared hub, you are asking for chaos. And that's the opposite of that equilibrium we're all looking for. Tip number 2, you want to have a weekly Sunday sync. Of course, it does not have to be on Sunday, but I think that's the best day to do it and kind of get ahead of everything that you have for the upcoming week. The Sunday sync is a very effective tool where you sit down with your partner, with kids if they are old enough, and you review really at a granular level what is on the calendar for that week. It sounds simple, but every single time things pop up that maybe were forgotten about. Oh, I forgot I had that meeting that was added and I never put it on the calendar. I forgot that I scheduled a girls' dinner and I didn't mention it, and now you're going to have to be the one to take to soccer, so on and so forth. So when you do a Sunday sync, it's a chance to get ahead of those conflicts, to mitigate them. It's a chance to make sure that, did we book a babysitter for Friday night? Oh, I've got a work trip coming up. What do we need to do to prepare for that as a family? And really just get ahead before chaos brews. So that idea of everybody, again, knowing what's happening, everyone being on the same page, really drives that equilibrium, so you can be present while you're at work, knowing that everybody knows what's going on and everything is all set, and you can be present at home as well, knowing, hey, this is where I'm supposed to be right now, and all my work events and meetings are also coordinated and everybody knows about them. Number 3, my personal favorite, we have to delegate. We delegate at work when we know there's too much on our plate and we're not sure we're going to be able to get all of our tasks done. We talk about it with our team, and we need to do the same thing at home, whether that's delegating certain tasks to a partner. I'm also a huge proponent of delegating to our kids. Given their age, find what's appropriate for them. If mornings are chaos and you personally feel stressed out every morning, hey, can your kids fill their own water bottles? Can they start packing parts of their lunch? How can we make sure that they can be more responsible for getting out the door each day? So I'm a huge fan of delegating to people in your home. I'm also a big fan of delegating to people outside of your home. Maybe if dinner time is a really hard time, a lot of the weeks, maybe there's a meal prep service that you could outsource to a few days a week, or auto ship those groceries so you don't have to go to the store. Whatever you can do to make life a little more efficient and easy so you have time for the things that you actually enjoy doing or want to do or have to do in the case of work. Number 4, one of my favorite tricks, I call double stacking. We all know that it's so great to get times for self-care in or moments of joy, but we often have trouble finding time to put them onto the calendar. So double stacking is you are going to look for those moments in the calendar and you're going to get 2 for the price of 1. That might look like going on a hike with a friend. You are getting that workout in that you know you needed to get in for the day, and you are also getting that social time, that connection that you've been craving as well. And then finally, constantly be reevaluating. In home life and work life, no 2 seasons look the same. What worked in the fall might not work in the spring when it's your busy time for work, and all of a sudden this one's in baseball and this one's in a musical. So constantly be looking ahead to pave the way for those busier moments, and don't be afraid to change things up. What works today, I guarantee you, might not work in 3 months and definitely will not work in 6 months. So constantly be finding those new ways to delegate, to kind of shift who's doing what, so that it really makes the most sense for everybody, and everybody's getting a chance to kind of present their best selves both at work and at home. So those are my top 5 tips for really driving that best equilibrium for those busy working parents out there. Little changes that you make now, I promise you, will have outsized effects for weeks and months and years to come.